Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode we finished off our sweep of Palm before heading out for more combat along the second section of the Oris Coastal Road, fishing up a Zafiro Espada and taking a scenic picture for our troubles. One last bonding point to spend, we followed Celine to Erin's eerie woods and found her under attack, jumping in only to learn she was training against Grianos' coalesced energy summoned by Vita, as we joined in the fight before taking on a trial chest to upgrade Reen's Raging Fire formation to Crimson Lotus, and then sweeping Ulster, as we now have stumbled upon a quest within Noce Rest Lodge.
Father Thomas Lysander and various journalists. You gonna partition me? Oh, it's you guys! Instructor Thomas and the lady in the Crossbell Times. Good to see you two again. Reen Tower, it's been quite some time. It seems I just missed you in Erin, like ships passing in the night, aren't we? Yeah, Gaius and Rosie told us you'd been there. So, who's your friend over here? I've seen you around, but I don't think we've actually ever spoken. Those eyes, you must be blind.
I had better make a formal introduction. I am Marcel Nielsen, freelance journalist.
Of course, I've already heard all about you. The redoubtable Miss Herschel, Class VII, and the Ashen Chevalier alike. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to call you the ultimate sacrifice of the Great Twilight. How do you know that? Knowing things is his business. Marcel taught me everything I know about journalism. He's even won the Pulitzer Prize, several years in a row at that. He's covered the mysterious incidents in Liberal, the DG cult incident, even the annexation of Crossbell. Wow, that's an impressive resume. I remember hearing about you, but what are you doing here with Grace and Instructor Thomas? Well, first off, allow me to apologize for not helping you during that little incident on the Panda Gruel. You see, there was a certain something I had been searching for at the time. An artifact passed down through the Imperial family, the final volume of the Black Records. You mean the secret books you and Reen were deciphering? Between flame and earth, the wavering darkness begins to spin the tale of the end. First, the conflict of the great gods of the second pillar. Second, the fusion of earth and flame. Third, the beginning of the 1,000-year city and the acceptance of the Graal. Fourth, the disappearance of the Holy Beast and the catastrophe of the Whispering Dragons. Fifth, the recapture of the capital and the Vermilion Curse. Sixth, the Lion's War and the sacrifice of the Holy Maiden. Seventh, the appearance of the giant pillar in the north and the unwanted child. Eighth, the sacrifice of the village in the 100 Days campaign. Ninth, the great blue tree to the east and the appearance of the cursed castle. Thus the 1,000-year-old wish was fulfilled. When the sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Graal of Erebos shall open. When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of World's End and its blood fills the Graal, the great twilight shall fall upon the land. So there's actually more to it than that. That's what His Majesty told me when I visited Miss St. Ursula. There's an additional volume relating what will happen after the Great Twilight. Yes, can we read the end, please? Sadly, however, His Majesty never read it himself. What? Why did he not read it? Whoa, you can record even the future. That's artifacts for you. They operate on a whole different kind of logic. All that stuff about the Recluse Cube back in Labelle, whoosh, right up my head. It's kind of a thing you live, not really understand. I think almost at a loss over it, to tell you the truth. Lucky for us, Mr. Nielsen's already gotten hold of the last volume. Right? Huh? Ooh, right on the money. My. This must be the work of the 8 Leaves School's famous unclouded eye technique, no? It's as you say. I possess the final volume. It took a month of searching all throughout the Empire. Curiously enough, though, my own eyes are themselves clouded. I can still read the contents of the book. This is the final volume of the Black Records is an unmistakable fact. It's like, how does this, it's like magic projection on his eyes, maybe? Such a magical book. Naturally, once I heard about it, I set about negotiating a trade, or maybe straight to the mind. In the end, we settled on a very simple condition. All you have to do, Reen, is give Marcel an interview. Ah, me? But... Don't worry, I don't actually plan on publishing it. I've already pieced together a few basic facts from your lineage alone, as well as the unfortunate position you've been placed in. Nevertheless, it's in my nature to seek out the truth. I want to find out exactly what's going on here in Erebonia. And what better way to get to said truth than to ask one of the people directly involved? Everything I've heard puts you at the centre of all the strange happenings that have occurred here over the past few years. I'd be happy to give you the last of the Black Records in return for answering a few of my questions. Reen! Goodness me! Wazy told me you were perceptive, but it's rather unnerving just how much you already know. What do you say, Reen? The decision ultimately lies with you. The war is only 5 days away. This could help allay the situation, if only a little. I guess so. Yes, I'll give you an interview. That's an easy task. The problem is it's in quest form, so what you actually want of me. Alright, you can ask me anything you want. You have my thanks. I really appreciate this, Reen. Hey, do you mind if I sit in on the interview? I'm joining in too. My no journalist worth of salt would let a chance like this get away. Toa, Thomas and Grace remained in the room while everyone else left to wait outside. Lusted Reen's interview with the blind journalist then begin. Quest, interview with Nielsen has started. Now Reen, I understand that Thomas was your history teacher. And given Miss Herschel's grandfather's expertise, I'm certain she knows her fair share as well. No, Reen's a history teacher, I'm not though. So I'd like to press right on and get to the heart of the matter, if that's alright with you. Yeah, sure. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I can't let my nerves get to me. Let's begin with a quick synopsis, then. As it stands, the Great Twilight Phenomenon is currently enveloping the whole of the Empire. The force behind it is called Operation Jormungand, while the resistance against them is referred to as Mil Mirage. Moreover, the key factors of this entire dilemma are the 7 Divine Knights, as well as the 2 Septarians they've been forged from. A great number of the implications behind these events are too much for humanity at large to handle. They make the history of our entire species feel trivial, meaningless even. But if we seek out these truths with an open mind, I believe there's more awaiting us than mere existential dread. What's happening here goes beyond just Erebonia. There are a myriad of different factors at play. There are? I see. Sounds like it's about to get deep. Just how much does this guy know? One of those factors is, of course, the Erebonian Empire. Thanks in part to the Arnor family owing allegiance to neither the clans of Earth nor Fire, they quickly rose to prominence. Thus, today, Erebonia stands as one of the oldest nation-states in Zemuria. With the help of the Septian Church, it's quickly expanded both its territories and its influence. That spectacular growth was also what gave birth to the Empire's unique system of class. All of which culminated 250 years ago with the War of the Lines. There are plenty of intriguing rumours regarding what went on behind the scenes, but that's not quite what concerns us at the moment. What does concern us is what happened in the wake of the war, something that's exerting an influence on the world even today. Do you know what it is that I'm referring to, Reen? I think so. Oh, really? Okay. So this is what the quest entails. Multiple choice, baby! What significant change occurred after the War of the Lines? Advancements in weapons technology. The War of the Lines happened quite a while ago. Right, there was a severe decrease in population leading into the War of the Lines because of the curse and all that, the relocation, etc. But that's not necessarily what happened afterwards. There would be an upwards trajectory in population because they sorted the thing with the War of the Lines. They took back the capital. You put it in emo-only mode, haha. Advancement of weapons technology. Now that's, I don't actually know about the history of weapons in Erebonia leading up over several centuries. But what I do know is the advancement of weapons technology has really only taken place surely within like the last 10 to 20 years. With the endless march of technology that's being shown in Trails via the game series. It didn't seem like before that there was all that much. The post-war renaissance, the rebuild, the whatnot, the etc. I don't actually have much to say about that, in the sense that a renaissance is a kind of a boom period, isn't it? Where you're like discovering stuff, sorting out this, sorting out that. You can cheer to get past it, I didn't know that. So what significant change occurred after the War of the Lions? It would be the rebuilding up of Erebonian society in a sense. So it'd be, if you're looking at like that, that's like, I don't even know if weapon technology changed during that period of time until very recent. That would have been more before than after. So it's got to be post-war Renaissance, because that's essentially the rebuilding. You mean Drykel's post-war Renaissance, right? A whole lot of innovations were introduced during that time, stuff people couldn't even dream of back in the Dark Ages. It helped make the country what it is today, making huge leaps forward in law, economics and culture alike, because weapons was later. Founding of Thor's Military Academy is a perfect example. That's right, because anyone could enroll regardless of class or nationality. It helped a lot of commoners get into the Imperial Army or obtain government posts. Thinking about it like this, you could also say it indirectly led to the formation of the noble and reformist factions, and even the Civil War itself 2 years back. Yeah, I didn't think of it on that level. Right, the noble faction would never have been so militant if those class distinctions hadn't been so pronounced to begin with. That likely had repercussions beyond the army and the government as well. Very good, it seems we're more or less all on the same page. So it's just reforms, really. Let's move on to the factors at work outside of Erebonia then. Now I realise that's a rather broad description to use, so for our purposes we'll narrow it down to Liberl, Northumbria, Uri, Nord and Crossbell. Galvard also borders the country of course, but it really deserves to be in a category of its own. Whether the Nord Highlands count as part of the Empire is up for contention, and Crossbell has been a contested territory for hundreds of years. But these territories weren't under Erebonian rule when the Empire was first founded. Even so, their impact on imperial matters back then was by no means small. We have, for instance, the Nord Highlands, where the Imperial Prince made his travels, as well as Liberl, where the massacre at Hamel sparked the 100 Days' War and last conflict between the nobles and reformists. Of course, it goes without saying that those particular situations were instigated by Erebonia itself, but there was one specific event not directly connected to the Empire that still had a great influence on its future. Does anything spring to mind, Reed? Well, let's see. Well, there's one event that everything else pales in comparison to, right? Pales in see what I did there? The garden statue in Nord, that was... I don't even remember what that even was in the end. Was that like the other part of the Septarion? Possibly, isn't it? It's the other shell, isn't it? That's nah. Uri's Mayor's resignation? Nah. I mean, Erebonia caused that, didn't it? Erebonia worked for that. So, I wouldn't necessarily call that outside the Empire without the Empire's thingy, without the Empire's touch. So obviously, the Northumbrian disaster, right? The only thing I know of that fits the bill is the Salt Pale, the one that appeared during the Northumbrian disaster. Didn't it, like, have spread devastation for God knows how, like, thing, turn everything to, like, desalination? Desalination! We don't know exactly what caused it, but it definitely wasn't the Empire. A natural disaster like that would surely have had far-reaching consequences. We need to know more about it. That's true. It set off the sequence of events that led to Northumbria changing from a principality to an autonomous state. A lot of refugees fled to Erebonia and the Northern Jaegers started staging all sorts of resistance efforts. Northumbria's troubles spilled over to its neighbours in the west. Uri's resultant economic hardships were just what the Empire, or rather Chancellor Osborne, needed to turn its people against Crow's grandfather. Yeah, that's exactly right. I see. When you think of it that way, you can really start to glean the wider impact the disaster had on the world. Even the Imperial Liberation Front's creation can be traced all the way back to it. Quite right. It's an event that certainly deserves our consideration if we aim to properly unravel the goings-on of the Empire. So Alright, so if this is being brought up now, in this quest, will we actually hear more about it soon? Because it seems to have a spot of relevance, is what he's saying, and he's read the last Black Record. Let's conclude by moving over to the happenings to the east. He's got more perspective than all of us, maybe. Again, to narrow things down, we'll specify East to mean Crossbell, now a part of the Empire, and the Republic of Calvard. We may end up bringing other powers on the continent into discussion, but for now let's focus on these two. Calvard has fought with Erebonia for control of Crossbell for centuries now. About 100 years back, their monarchy was overthrown and a republic established. Then, 72 years ago, Calvard and Erebonia negotiated shared rule of Crossbell, effectively turning it into an autonomous state. But some 30 or so years ago before that, Crossbell was actually a part of the Empire. Were you aware of that? Kind of think of it, I think we did touch upon that in our history classes, if only just barely. I guess an Imperial school wouldn't want to give a lot of attention to losing a territory. We'll still have the old Governor General's residence from when we were first under Imperial rule too. There were rumours that the old pro-Erebonian speaker took it as his mansion. He ended up holding some real shady auctions in there. Missions like this are a common story, I'm afraid. For the Empire, the shared jurisdiction represented a loss, a humiliation. Thus, they gave it less and less prominence in their histories over time, in an attempt to cover it up and diminish its importance. I see. Yeah, that about explains it. Drykul's post-war renaissance spurred Calvard on to make a great number of societal changes, many of which led to them increasing their own sphere of influence, eventually resulting in the dispute over Crossbell. The tension between the two nations has festered throughout the generations, especially on the side of the Erebonians. And the curse is bringing all that animosity to the forefront. Calvard's revolution was a time of rapid change and upheaval. These things are never exactly simple, but there was one force that was instrumental in overthrowing the old social order. How's your knowledge of international history, Ree? Do you know what it was? It's the choice I haven't chosen out of a free thing, so... Now, we'll look at the choices. I have to remember what ones I chose. Well... So, judging by my standard game theory, it's the top one. What force helped overthrow the Calvard monarchy? It wouldn't be the Septian Church. I've not heard of the Septian Church literally being involved in anything like that as of yet. They're around and they're allowed like a measure of autonomy everywhere they go, but they don't just straight up... I mean, the fact that they helped Erebonia to a certain extent was the first I've heard of it. I don't think they go meddling so much in that thing. I'd love to know about the Papal Guard. I'd love to know more about Arteria. Nation states from the east. I mean, there are more nations east of Calvard. But I don't think that would have helped. But what causes change more than immigrants? In a sense of change of culture. The people that fear that change of culture. Change new ideas. The people that fear those new ideas. That will rustle the jimmies of most countries, as we obviously see, because it's still a constant issue in the real world politics. Immigrants from the east, I'd say, because it's the only option I haven't taken as well. A lot of people emigrated to Calvard around that time. They still do this they still do to this day, in fact. Also, it rings a bell as well. Did we hear about this before? Indeed, at the time Calvard was verging on the brink of an economic collapse. It said that the merchants moving in from the east gave the revolutionary forces enough financial aid to tip the scales in their favour. There are also rumours that Eastern assassins were sent after major leaders on both sides. Hopefully it's just a free-parter as well, and there's not more, because then my game theory gets destroyed. So that's how the flow of people from the east affected Calvard's revolution. That revolution led to Crossbell's autonomous statehood, which in turn led to its struggles for independence and subsequent re-annexation. Leading further still to the intervention of the Calvardian Special Forces just last year. I'm starting to see how it all connects to Operation Jormungand in Mil Mirage. Yeah, there's more behind the scenes dealings to this than just Erebonia's. Well, it's got to be the shape of the world that shapes everything. This isn't really an interview, is it, Mr. Nielsen? It's more like a debriefing. Yeah, this is not an interview. It should be about Reen. Thanks to you, we now have a much firmer grasp on the continent's past, present, and future. All these events laid the groundwork for the curse of the Empire to take root. The way you put it, even my becoming a sacrifice for the Great Twilight sounds like it was inevitable. Ah! So that's what this was all about. Mr. Nielsen. Well, you are a key figure in this after all. I simply felt you had a right to know. Though talking through and discussing our various theories was rather enjoyable too. received the final volume of the Black Records. Oh. It's relatively short compared to the others, so it shouldn't take you too long to decipher. In any case, you have my thanks for volunteering your time. Now, if you excuse me, I must go off in search of my next story. Wait, you're leaving? How? Well, I've arranged passage with one of the transports passing through from Aragon. That'll take me as far as Milsante. I'm sure I can find myself a train from there. Wow, that's pretty thorough. Do you mind if we tag along? This is just too good to pass up. I've got to tell Rains about this. Well, it looks like this is where we part ways. Well, I expect we'll meet again. Perhaps with our leader present next time around. An appealing prospect to be sure. Thanks for everything, Mr. Nielsen. I feel that my understanding is finally up to speed. I'll try to take a wider perspective of what we're getting ourselves into going forward. Yes, thank you. This has all been very enlightening. Pleasure was all mine. Now then, I bid you farewell. People telling me to hurry up because of emote chat. Look, I was thinking. That was much easier than the last one, anyway. Like, tenfold easier. Thanks much, Reen. I'll get right on translating the final volume. It'll take me a couple of days, but I'll try to get it done before we have to leave. I appreciate it. Will you be heading back to America by then? Not yet. I need to go discuss some things with Rosine, plus our ship is still in need of some repairs. Take care, Instructor. Hopefully you meet again sooner instead of later. Oh, we did spend 2 years together with Falls. That has to count for something, no? Well then, everyone, until we meet again, take care in the meantime. Phew, that really was a loaded conversation, huh? But everything we learned from it made it worthwhile, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I definitely feel like I've got my head together now. I won't let all this talk of prophecies and destiny hold me back. Whatever the Black Records say will happen, I'll face it, head on. That's the spirit, and remember, all of us will be right there by your side. Interview with Nielsen is completed. Of course, it gave me bonus AP. And a Goldia gem too. 7,000 mirror. I'm actually wondering, like, where I heard about the immigration thing. I'm also slightly wondering if I might have actually picked that up from reading the brief for the Calvar Trails game. Like, of future Trails games, or basically all I know, I haven't watched any trailers or any footage of Hajimari, for example. All I know of it is there's 3, like, separate protagonist-like stories. Spoilers, if anyone doesn't know. That's the most I know about that, and of course the fact that it kind of, like, still has plot lines that go between Crosbell, Erebonia, etc., and it's trying to, like, be more of a clean up lead into the next. Okay. Like, the bits of sort of Calvert, of course, with, like, the new engine and some pictures of that, and, like, the fact that it's with Calvert and there's, like, the backs of these 3 people, the pictures of those 3 people, and that there are, like, these are the things going on with Calvert at the time. And I think immigration comes up there. Welcome to Noce Rest Lodge. Gosh, I feel so nervous to be left in charge of this place. Yeah, we've already talked to you, so we're good. It's been no issue for Calvert for a long time. Well, I can't remember where I've heard the things. All I get is this little niggling kind of, like, thing in the back of my head going, you've heard of that, it's probably that. But I don't actually, like, remember where I heard of it. So I'm trying to figure out where I have. So it might be from literally just the small bit of info that's been there about Calvert. The next games in the series, to be fair. Right, well, we did a quest. We got a Goldia gem. Who the hell would I give that to? I mean, you've got emblem, sure. Goldia gem comes with a spell. No, it doesn't. What? I thought that was the gold one. Accuracy 100% and crit rate 9%. So it's a better hit gem. It allows you to bonk good. Oh. Hey, Laura. Where are you getting the other 50% hit from? Must be an attachment. That gives 10% critical rate. 21% crit rate for her, probably not too bad. That'll do it. Anyway. Where to? There's only one place we can go. It's time to sweep Raquel! The final sweep is here, except that Raquel has loads of people. So let's get started. I saw you've been fending off so many creeps lately, Kathy. It must be a real strain on you. Just what's gone into them all of a sudden? I really don't think it's safe for you to stay here out front with those guys around. Oh, I should actually look at the back records too. How about you just help out with the cleaning inside from now? Yang, please, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me so much. It's not right for me to get off with just cleaning duty while you're working double shifts. I can do so much more. I want to. So why won't you let me help you? All this time I've been trying to lessen load on you. I thought it was keeping you from worrying. I think we've both been a little over-considerate of each other, huh? You're probably right. We should have been honest with each other right from the start. I can't believe I didn't realise how stressful this job was for Kathy. I was focused so hard on doing all the work myself, I lost sight of what's actually important. Clark would be so mad if you could see me now. From here on, Kathy and I will have to work together to keep the store afloat. I'm really glad, though, that I didn't just miss that quest, but of course, the way we're playing, I can't really possibly miss the quest, can I? Right, nothing cool on you here by the look of it. You, Kathy, you're going to work together to keep the store afloat, are you? Maybe Yang and I are both trying too hard not to inconvenience one another. We're a team after all. Now that Clark's gone, we are really going to have to pull ourselves together. Is anyone actually in here? They're outside and they've got a wait, they actually do have a customer in there outside? I was joking. I've been talking to Mary Shell and we decided to help out our neighbours in need. Maybe it's because we had a slow start, but most places have all the hands they need. But now we're going to help old lady Esme who lives in our complex. That's why I'm out shopping for her. Do you know about Mina's shopping list? Sorry, we don't. Oh, what was on that shopping list? Christ, I can't remember even one of the items. I should go back and ask Mina. Do you want me to go find out for you from Mina? We've got more and more thugs roaming around town ever since the war was declared. I've tried bringing it up to the military police, but they won't do a single thing about it. The people in charge never wised up. You kids be careful. Seems that really struck a nerve with Ash. I can't speak to you again, old man. The streets haven't been this dangerous since the war. At least those goons aren't armed yet. Still, you best be on your guard just in case. Damn. Glory to the Empire, alright? Man, it's a life. We have more customers than ever, and they ain't shy about having a good time. Odds are we'll get even more soldiers looking to play around before they ship out from here. War sure is good for business. I mean, don't you think there's something off about this guy? Yeah, looks like the curse has gone to him. War soldiers, conscription, and here's your one shot at some R&R. Now's the best time to be alive. Give it up, boys. Come blow your mirror and have some fun. I wonder if the curse is literally also conscripting people specifically as well, and not conscripting people specifically as well. Well, everyone's marching off to fight against Calvert. I hope they give them a damn good thrashing. Okay, what's going on with these soldiers then? I'm so proud of all you young folks who are shipping out to protect the Erebonian way of life. You may face a lot of hardships going forward. I can't say I'm happy about sending you into danger, but I know you'll fight with honor. You'll be greeted as heroes when you get back. Glory to the Erebonian Empire. The Republic doesn't stand a chance. Yeah! Thank you, sir. We'll do our duty and make you proud. Thanks for everything. We'll return home soon, no matter what. Looks like they're seeing off the soldiers headed for the front lines. Let's move on. There's nothing we can do for them here. The mayor's really been good to us. That's such a warm send-off. I can't wait to get out there and prove his faith in us was worth it. Thanks for everything. We'll be home soon no matter what. There's been a problem with crooks extorting new conscripts lately. Hasn't happened to anyone I know, but it's still pretty worrying. I mean, how low can you get? These new recruits may be a little naive, but they're fighting for the good of the Empire. That should count for something. Where could Charlotte be? Commoners only think of themselves. They view nobles like ants with a picnic. This scum who's been seen with her must be scheming to get his hands on our money. I must find him before he does any more damage to my precious daughter. I've tried to keep Charlotte away from commoners all her life, for her own good. But I suppose blood will out in the end. All the young men have been taking full advantage of their final day before the war. This may be their last chance to create some happy memories. Well, good luck out there, you all. Look out for yourselves. It's the perfect day to march forth in glory. Time to avenge His Majesty and set things right. It's, seems like the curse is strong in Raquel right now. Brad and his little gang are nothing but trouble these days. I even tried lecturing him about his behaviour, but then he never came back to the restaurant. Their reputations are well deserved. Nothing but a bunch of hoodlums. Rather than the others haven't stopped by lately. Doesn't feel like they're being rebellious. I wonder if something's happened to them. He got conscripted too. I don't feel like doing anything right now. I'm worried about my brother. Well, I've heard of horror stories. What will become of us with war about to break out? I mean, the war hasn't started yet. Get ready for the actual horror stories. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen hide nor hair of the Jaegers since yesterday. The soldiers are talking about getting their assignments. Maybe it's because war's about to start. You all need to be extra careful. If anything, the Jaegers would be... Oh, I probably should buy that anyway. The Jaegers would be sent in first. Probably infiltration. War's about to start. You all need to be extra careful. No wonder they wouldn't be about. They'd be sent behind lines, wouldn't they? I'm so close to beating out the competition and taking my place at the top. I can just feel it. All I need is one final push. This time I get serious. Next time you see me, I'll be Raquel's #1 sweetheart for sure. No matter how things get, I have to just keep smiling through it all. All I need is one final push and I'll be Raquel's #1 sweetheart. I'm sure you won't. Angelica isn't here. You're gonna be hello. Well, hey, isn't the kids from Fours? How'd you got yourself mixed up in some kind of secret meeting a while back? I'm amazed you managed to make it back in one piece. If the meeting was so secret, how did he know? Makes sense that some info would make it to Raquel's underground grapevine, but no way. You two can be. Naturally, we plan on bringing Jaegers into the fight too. We've been scouting out Jaeger corps big and small. All I say we're looking at a good 40,000 extra soldiers. You're the go-betweens for the Jaeger corps and Mil Mirage. I ought to consider client confidentiality, so what do you say, Miss Secret? Am I good to talk about this? Well, I've already relinquished command of that operation, so I'm in no position to give you permission, I'm afraid. You knew about this too, Muse? Even by sensitive information standards, you've done an incredible job of covering things up. Well, ain't you a sharp one, girlie? I'll just say you've got the right idea. Made a real killing off of this one too. So Ashley, how'd you like our little party? It was alright, I guess. Doesn't make no difference to me who wins this war. I'm gonna be busy as hell no matter what happens, and that's the bottom line. Spoken like a true warmonger. You are one scary lady. Yeah, I don't think either one of them is in the right here. No sense in trying to talk down a merchant of death. No one cash is on the line. All the more reason we have to stop the Great Twilight no matter what. That's their worst case scenario, isn't it? Weirdly. That rumor's going around that this battle will be the end of the world or something stupid like that. Doesn't make a lick of difference to me. I'm just going to do my job. You better shake a leg if you want to lead us to a bright future or whatever though. I get the feeling you're poking fun at us, but I do genuinely think that you believe in us. That's why you went out of your way to reveal your position in all of this. Don't know what you're talking about. I finished my business here, so I was getting ready to make the return trip to Crosbell. How you been looking after Jingo? I haven't been in contact with her for a while now, but it's good to know that she's doing well. Hit me up next time you're on a shopping spree. I like to think that they've already gotten a certain amount of, well, like fat, of course, from doing stuff. They've already made a certain amount of money. They just prefer the good stuff to happen now, right? Oh, we can make Kaiser Mishi. Evasion plus 12%. We can make sorcerer's gloves. I've already got 2 soldier's gloves, really. Max attack evasion 16%. So what do I need? A rider goggles, a rider jacket. Those talismans still. That does have prevent elements on it, so I still need them. Platinum coin as well. So I need a gold coin and silver coin for that. And handkerchiefs, Gothic and merchant hand towel. How have I not found these things? There's not watching military watch. I need to go find all of these. I can make another still blue. It costs 60 of my beautiful hue material. Why would I do such a thing? Cherry corsages are pretty cool. Why not? Just go through the list and see what you can make. There we go. Spent a little bit of hue material. I need more. Much, much more. So who can I give that steel blue? What caster doesn't have a steel blue? Well, you've got the Rose and Crown. I guess it's a case of Eusis. Steel blue prevents poison, blind, and burn. So I'm better off removing that, but that will nerf his accuracy. But that does give him a fair whack extra ATS. So I'll take that one. I'd probably upgrade a Dark Emblem, to be honest. But maybe I just want to switch that for evasion gear! It'd be really easy to make a dodge, to be perfectly honest. With big accessories like that. I already spoke to you. Get away from me, lady. Did I speak to the man? I don't think I spoke to the man. He's a different shop entirely. Hey, Ash is the same as ever. Not to mention that old battle axe in Mel that showed up. She angled something fierce and took all of the good stuff. Sheesh, I'm really gonna have to get selling now. The old man doesn't let anything get past him. This seems to be going well. That it does. The Fuga braid has already been bought. Ash's butler uniform for a rocket assault grill. Sure. I'll just make that. It's got lots of the good stuff here. Too bad I don't have anything I can do about making some more gems at this point. The Esminus gem is the most interesting one because the big evade on it. Like if I took... So on her ornament anyway, she's got an evade. So I get the extra 3% evade there. Plus all the extra stuff. So I gotta think about those things. Really easy to plug anyone. You can make anyone a dodge person easily. Some may take more effort than others, but you can do it. Ouch, what was all those street punks? I thought my training would prepare me for anything, but they really did a number on me. Here I thought I'd be able to enjoy this last day of leave. Damn it, I won't forget this. I'll shake down some thug for looking at me funny. In all the confusion, he stole my wallet. Damn it! Well, okay, that was your fault. Why did you engage? Sorry, Barracuda, I just need to clean you. What's got you so riled up, boy? You're not usually like this. You wouldn't bite me, would you? I thought we were friends. How am I going to tell Mina if I can't keep up the job she gave me? Can you move aside just a little? It won't take long, I promise. You're really not playing around here, are you? I can't take this. Save me, Rick! It's a very angry doggo. We need to replace it with a cat. Stat! Charlotte and I are friends now. I've never been friends with Noble before. I can't wait until Yuda and Charlotte come back again to play with me. Yuda and Grandma are always smiling when Charlotte's around. It felt like Yuda's birthday or something. That was that friend of Yuta's, the one who visited us earlier. Oh, what was her name again? Charlotte! Charlotte, of course! You don't see such a kind, good-natured girl very often. She and Yuta looked very good together. I know we'd be in good hands if they tied the knot someday. She remembered. Charlotte, it looks like she's made friends with Mina as well. I'd love it if something happened between Yuta and Charlotte, but it's completely up to them. What she needed was maybe a little bit of happiness? Something to stimulate her. Woof, woof. Are you still looking after that baby? Oh god, you got better yet? Good baby, go on Yus, good baby. Good babies get sleepy. Sleepy. It worked. He finally fell asleep. Oh, I'm starting to feel really tired. There are always fights in the streets, so I never get enough sleep because of them. Maybe I would have been able to look after Ash too if I tried learning how to take care of a baby sooner. What an idiot. Why did he take the wrong turn? He hasn't taken a wrong turn. He's a really good boy. He just shot a king once. God. Haven't we all shot a king once? Montella's looking after my son again today. He just loves him so much. He thinks of him like a grandfather. Sometimes I wonder, I think he feels a lot of guilt about what happened with Ash. Maybe he thinks things would have been a bit different had he looked after Ash more himself. He looked. Montella's like a grandfather used now, they're so close. He just could be a little moody, but maybe that similarity between the two is why they get along so well. Moody baby, moody old man. Kindred spirits. Oh yeah. Oh, what? If it fills me up with special events again, special memories, so I only have one choice apart from it, and I can't follow up on Ash's diary, or the book she found, I will be very upset. I mean, I could follow up on it, because it's my choice, but you know what I mean. Please, Adius. Oh, hello. I'm sorry I didn't notice you there. I'm sorry for interrupting you. It seemed like you were deep in prayer. I was. I just heard the Imperial Chronicle report about the Emperor's condition. I thought I should pray for him. I guess the surgery must be done soon, huh? The article indicated that the Emperor's chances of recovery were slim. But I know he'll be fine. Adius would not abandon him. Man, nothing ever shakes your faith, huh? You got a brain like a puppy. Oh, Ash, you're always so cynical. But I don't think there's any need to lose hope. No matter what, His Majesty is doing his best to recover. That's a happy-go-lucky head in the clouds attitude roaring right back. Well, whatever. Oh, I like that Sister Alpha sees the silver lining in every cloud. Yeah, even I'm starting to feel more positive. With His Majesty's operation approaching, my prayers to Adios are more important than ever. I know it's going to be alright. Adios will not forsake us. Speaking of which, it seems we have someone here for our anxiety support group today. Just one person. Maybe offering a kind ear will help. I'll have to go check on them later. You, is it? Yeah, no matter how hard I work, I just can't seem to make any money these days. Is that what you're here for, really? I'd been away from home for a month when my wife finally called it quits. Gave up on me. She told me that she's moving back in with her folks. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I see. Well, that is quite a predicament, yeah. Being in this business for 35 years, my wife's always been my rock. Now what am I supposed to do? It's been a week since we started the anxiety support group, and today someone's finally shown up. However, even helping one person is no easy task. Let's hope we can provide the guidance they're looking for. Someone has finally come to ask our group for advice. I'm going to try to be as helpful as possible. Alright, well that's half of Raquel. Now for the other half. Hey there, you looking for a good time? We've got the most swanky experience ever waiting just for you. Rosa's got me out here trying to reel in potential guests for the club. I can't believe I'm doing such menial work, but my draft card is probably waiting for me at home. I've almost worked off my debt, but what am I supposed to do from here on out? This work is totally beneath me, but then again, it does come with foot in the bed. Maybe I should just go, see how things go. Yeah, do it. What are you going on with, Rosa? Rosa, are you sure about this guy? It's kind of a waste to have him working the front door. I can think of better ways to make use of him, if you know what I mean. I was thinking about that myself. He's pretty easy on the eyes when he's not running his mouth off. He'd have to stay quiet and follow our leads, but it could work. So we have the green light on that one then. The manager did leave us in charge while he's serving his term in the army. Alright, let's go for it. Not many men around here now anyway, so best we learn how to adapt somehow. What are they doing with him? That kid ended up working with us to make up for not paying the bill. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. We could use the extra help. And I'm going to work him real hard tonight, so you better be ready. What? He's handsome enough so long as he stays quiet. Come on, Rosa, why don't we give it a try? Good luck. I don't know what's happening. Let's just not ask about it. Looks like I'm roped into attending the after party now. These guys are weirdly pushy. I wish they'd let me go already. Well, they are high ups, by the look of it. Ah, what a rousing time I've had here in Raquel! However, I must say I find the morale around here quite lacking. This region was under the 3rd Division's jurisdiction, was it not? Why would troops in that powerhouse of a division act so timid about heading to the front? No wonder the Vander House lost their imperial patronage. Cowards, all of them. That damn firm armor division. 3rd Armor Division. Sex Vander too. Just how cowardly can you get? That would be a shame for besmirching the imperial family's good name. You pulled together another impressive show today. Keep it up. It's a pleasure to hear you enjoyed yourself, sir. We look forward to your next visit. Right, and next time we'll be getting the free VIP treatment, remember? Of course, how could I forget? At this rate, we'll be in the red in no time. These soldiers are nothing but a band of loudmouth bugs. I'd much rather deal with the street gangs from before, even. Crichton! Get out here! You can't hide from me! Now the war's been declared, everyone's so on edge. He's got some nerves checking his duties at a time like this. I'll give him a piece of my mind when I catch up to him. It's only a matter of time. He's got to be in Raquel somewhere. Crichton! Crichton, come on out! I'm not mad, I promise! There's nothing in my contract about chasing after you like this. Crichton! Melda's still here. The more I look at the medieval china set I bought off McEnroe, the more beautiful it seems. And the antique coin collection, the quality is far better than I expected. All in all, this trip to Raquel was a great success. Sounds like she's got a really good deal. By now, I got what I came here for. McEnroe won't part with any more items that have a reasonable resale value. Time to head back to Crossbell. I got one dish for you.
Sorry for the trouble. Here, a little thanks from me to you.
For some more droplets. Money! Your cake is very unique. I love that. What will you come up with next? My taste buds are tingling with expectation. I'm sure they are.
What'll it be?
Alright, so we've got these. We don't have dress gloves. Unless I bought 2. I probably bought another one now. Yeah, I think I just made the gloves one. So I've just bought another one. But I'm rich anyway, so take it. I don't know. Well, there's the gold coin. I'll buy that now. No silver coin. Can't even make double ones, can I don't think.
Come again? If you ain't what?
Well, I got some stuff at least. Those kids have been getting out of hand. Brawls, extortion, petty crime. I can overlook it if they're just being rowdy. But if they're going to hurt our customers, I'm going to have to rethink things. And it's about Ash's friends. I heard they were up to no good, but it sounds like they're really getting full of themselves. Unfortunately, they've brought back Fafnir, the team Ash established during the Civil War, and are running wild. It sounds like it's being caused by the curse. Where are they now? I haven't seen them today. They've been whole days lately when I haven't seen them at all. I wonder what they're up to. Well, let us know if you see them again. We should set this out when we get a chance. But not now. But it's a quest. It's definitely a quest. But not now. Lately those delinquent kids have been getting out of hand. I can overlook it if they're just being rowdy. But if they're going to hurt our customers, I'm going to have to rethink things. Well, if you want to beat them up, we'll beat them up a bit. We're good like that. Right, we're nearly done. Why am I? We've got a full house inside today. What kind of luck is in the cards for you, I wonder? Come take a chance. The stakes are high, but the rush is unbeatable. Okay, rush is unbeatable. What do you got to say? Why Once you're in the army, you're not going to get many chances to enjoy yourself anymore, you know? So why not live it up while you can? The funny games never end with us. You've convinced me. It's very busy today. All the tables are buzzing. Especially as this may be the last chance for these soldiers to relax. I hope they can really let loose so they can go into battle without any regrets. That's new. It's a melty charm. We can give it to Alfin. It's perfume. Why is it called melty charm? That sounds kind of a crap perfume name. Ah, a delicious scent of melty charm. Exquisite. I can't get enough of your melty charm. Thank you. Melty charm actually sounds like sweat. I don't know. The guy next to me bet red. What to do? Does that mean I should bet black? I don't know. Maybe he's in a thing as well. This time I'm going to bet on red. The ball's definitely going to fall there. I'm as sure of that as I am sure that we'll defeat Calvard. I think the curse will support him for that. Once everyone has placed their bets, the game begins. I know how roulette works. There are a lot of people here trying to enjoy themselves before they're sent to the front lines. We're offering free drinks to commemorate the surge in business. Can I get you anything? Ooh, Steinrose. There's no events anywhere in Raquel. We don't know when this war will end, and who knows when I'll be able to visit a casino again. That's why I'm going to unload all my savings and have some fun in the here and now. Yeah, I'm on a winning streak. With luck like this, I just know I'm going to make it through the war. Well, you're using up your luck now, right? You should probably stop that. Welcome, welcome! We have lots of visitors today. With all the games I've had to deal, I've started to feel like I'm getting better as a dealer. What do you say? Want to play? No. No, poker's much easier than blackjack. At least in this. Ah, missed again. Same here. It's like I'm never going to win no matter what I do. If you like, I can give you some advice. If you just place a bet on one number, you're really unlikely to win. But if you spread your bets, you're more likely to win a little. But spread betting is super lame. Yeah, sticking it all on one number is what feels like real gambling. Well, that's one way of thinking about it. I mean, you make your money. What's to worry about it? They're not listening to your advice. They will not listen. They're just going to lose all their money, and you're going to be rich, and it's all going to be good. Did you get cut? I don't know. Marjorie on the second floor is really great at games. Every dealer here knows her. I don't know what we'll do with so many folks here, but things are about to get interesting. Wow, there's so many soldiers! Oh, come on, come on! Come on! I'm recharging my energy before fighting the Republic. It just sucks I haven't been able to win once. Damn you, slot machine. Pay me out, you treasonous scum! Where's your imperial patriotism? Patriotism. Me isn't going to mean anything on the battlefield. That's why I decided to just enjoy myself today. But then I used up all my savings. Gambling's a hell of a drug. I didn't even find that fun. Oh god, did they all catch up to her? All of the men at once? Our military customers keep a very loose grip on their wallets. It's kind of sad when you think about it, since they're staking it, all knowing they might not even make it back home alive. But hey, it's good for the casinos, so whatever. By watching the faces of my opponents when the cards are revealed, I can make a good guess as to what's coming next. I feel good cards are coming my way soon. I'll let my opponent feel secure until the next turn at least. No way, 4 of a kind! This is going quite well, don't you think? That could take all of this jerk's chips. Ha ha! There are a lot of people who want to let loose because their time on this earth may be short. Such may be the fate of us Erebonians, but it's still a difficult truth to accept. Now let's walk into the minefield that is over here. Oh my, everyone's come to have some fun, I see. Have a seat and take a load off. Wait, Marjorie! Who are these men? These are my friends. Oh, I see. Welcome. That woman really does have a magic touch. Men just fall at her feet. I never assumed I was the only one pursuing this wonderful woman, but I never could imagine the reality of the situation. That doesn't mean I'm going to give up. My love is stronger than that. I have a proposal for you. Why don't we have a competition to see who's the best fit for Marjorie? I'm all too happy to oblige. Well, I can hardly back down if you're going to take him up on it. You leave me no choice. I'll give it a go. Good. The game will be poker. I'll give you some time to prepare. You better be on your A game. Oh, I cannot wait to see how this turns out. Oh, she likes this. She likes it. Oh, who would have expected the story to take such a dramatic twist? Luckily for me, that just means I'm not going to be bored. I'm really looking forward to the showdown. I stuck away from him to have some fun for the first time in quite a while. I had no idea the whole affair would become such a perfect drama. As an author, I want to experience everything at least once. I'm going to give this my all. Hey, look, he's taking it as a learning experience. There's merit in a version like this from time to time. I live in fashionable society, so poker is my game of passion. The very least I can do is give these people the gift of playing with me. I played a lot more poker with Marjorie than any of the other gents. There's no way I'm going to lose. I want to see the game! I actually want to see it because all the men are actually taking fairly good spirits. Which is weirdly unrealistic. And that's why it's cool. Hey, my buddy's here fighting a war for you. You got some nerve trying to charge him. Yeah, how can you think about business when the future of the whole empire's at stake? Oh, another bunch of empty-headed brutes to deal with. What you call us? Here's a little tidbit you gentlemen might find interesting. As per the national mobilization law, this club has a working agreement with the government. In return for the information we provide, we have the backing and protection for the highest in the land. I'd like to tell your boss's boss's boss what you two get up to in your spare time. Oh, you can't be serious. You're really, working with the government, huh? But of course, we are a members-only club for the Empire's elite. If you think the war gives you carte blanche to take this town for a ride, you've got another thing coming. Ah, damn it. Guess we can't just waltz in this club. Better not have stuck our necks out too far, yeah? Huh, that should be enough to send them on their merry way, wouldn't you agree? It's not as if they were suitable guests to our establishment to begin with. The CEO finds about this we're dead. We really called our bluff. Maybe we should just cut our losses and get the hell out of here. I thought for sure they'd let us in free. Damn it, guess we can't just waltz in this club. He said the same thing as me. Obviously they get the same thought. And guess what, guys? Mission complete. It took a long time to get through all those new, to talk to all the people around the town. But it's finally done. It's finally done. So you need a silver earring to make the silver coin, do you? It's done. I guess I don't have a silver earring at all. I can't believe it's done! Alright, we need to move on. I've never had a silver earring even. Oh well. One day I'll be back! Oh, well, I actually didn't even come here to check that. A silver coin. And I just rebought the gloves when I didn't need the gloves again. So go me! Go me! I still need the talisman stuff. Maybe I'll just pop over to Erin and buy that just in case. It's in Limerick? It's not. It's not. It's down below. It is not here. It is further down. It's in Gandalf's. I was wrong! Bim! Bom bom! Ba ba bum bum! So yeah, it's a knock watch which we don't have as well. The fire talisman. Ice talisman. And the storm talisman. There we go. There's my money. Farewell, money. I loved you once. Wait a second. Am I poor? What if I sold some of these vitality droplets? Money! Excellent day. I have too much stuff on my person. It all works out. There's a silver earring. Back to thingy. Alright, trade. Silver coin. Platinum coin. HP 3600, EP 360, speed 12, item drop rate 100%, equipped character only. It's not even that good. Earth talisman as well to get. It's not even great. Well, you do with what you can, right? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, that's the hand towel. You need white glasses for that. Why is everything so spread out? I didn't even have enough for the other stuff anyway. Back to Erin! You have some white glasses, sir? Answer is yes. Back to Raquel. Trading sequence. Oh god, please never have a trading sequence in Trails. Has there been one? Oh god. Memories. There's the motion hand towel. So now when you look at it, we're kind of missing a little bit of other stuff. We'll find it in time, I'm sure. To be honest, it's the better one, really. I mean, I want... That would be nice to get. But I want that one. That's what I want. What I really, really want. And the Badger belt wouldn't be too bad either. We'll work on it, military watch and more. Maybe I'll find this stuff in the future. Ugh. God, everyone's telling me where things are now, so I'm going to ignore you all completely. I'm going to the bridge. I can't be. I'm not traveling around the world at this point in time. We've already traveled around the world a lot. We deserve some story. We deserve to move forward.
Making a report? Please proceed.
So we are. 243, so I'm 22 away.
Oh my. Seems you had it tough. Until next time, best of luck.
Here we go. I finally done the things. The sweep is complete. I even did some trading randomly. But we are going to get our dessert. We ate our greens. We ate our entire meal. I'm sure we'll come across more during the next day at Tower Sweep. Indeed. There shouldn't be anything more to check out. We're going to the old Agri Road. I did it, guys. We got there in the end. Let's go. Right, let's take a left turn and head up to that shrine. It'd be easier if we were on the other end, wouldn't it? At least the monsters here are lower level. Which means they can be super bonked. We're finally on our adventure again.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we should have Macca so we can just shoot them. Nope, I've gone the wrong path.
Take this! There! There!
He's definitely slower. But he has got a pump action shotgun, so you kind of understand that. Maccius! Inspect that guy!
There! Ha! Take this!
That guy gave a lot of nice stuff. The easy way to earn Sepith.
Take this! There! There!
Blowing everything away with a shotgun as you go down the street.
There! There!
That wasn't even very much. Well, here we
I
are.
got this. I'm up!
Let's find out what's waiting for us, shall we? Let's get a bit more of a balanced party system. Our recon begins. Once you begin your investigation of the Draco Shrine, the main story will progress. Please note that all quests and sub-events you have yet to complete will disappear. The battles ahead may be difficult. It is recommended that you be fully prepared before proceeding. Ooh, difficult. Well, I don't have my super squad, I will admit. But I believe